Hello and welcome to Treeline Farms. I'm your gracious host, Chris. Today we're going to do our first map review of the channel. And today it is Calm Lands, and this is version 1. It just came out, I think, late yesterday, early today. I'm going to read you a little bit about about the map. It says Calm Lands is a map of unknown location. In it you will find a winding terrain with several forests and many hectares of uncultivated land. Map 100% prepared to build your own farm style and fields. Sales are where you can sell all your generated products, which we'll have a look at. Edited license plates for your vehicles. Edited base game vehicles and tools. We'll have a look at those. New products is donuts on this map, and it comes from the confectionery, which we'll have a look at. Placeable sawmill, biogas, small tanker for transporting the methane obtained from the biogas, placeable grass dryer, which turns grass to hay, animal stables with greater capacity, all kinds of trees and bushes to place. Accept the challenge of farming and designing your own land, creating your spaces to raise your cattle, and create a beautiful landscape around your production buildings. Ahead, Calm Lands awaits you. And with that being said, let's have a look around the map. So, in New Farmer, you start out in plot 4. And you'll see that's in the upper right-hand corner of the map there, where all the equipment's located. And in New Farmer, you have your house here. It looks of European style. And here's where you, nice garage, and where you'll change your clothes. We have a computer here. There are placeables on the map. I'm sorry, collectibles on the map. Have a look at the back side of the house. Nice. Nice little sitting area. Working around the back side and to this side, you have your Hauer front end loader for one of your tractors. You get 4,000 liters of lime, 1,000 liters of solid fertilizer, and 1,000 liters of seed to start out with, which is nice. Here's your sleep trigger here. We'll work around. So the vehicles that come with in New Farmer is the Deutz-Fahr 4090 top liner. You get a trailer with that and a header. The Brantner trailer. Excuse me. McCormick. Let me get in here where I can see it. X8 McCormick. This is a nice tractor. I believe it's 246 horsepower. A pretty large weight to go on there with it. Landini. This is the Landini 7200, and it is, I think, 190 horsepower, and another nice large weight to go on there. Working around the farm, you get a nice shed here. These are nice sheds that came. These are base game sheds. You have a cedar, and this is the 4-meter Kuhn Venta cedar. It's a nice cedar. And then we have a nice, I believe this is Kverneland plow and a Kverneland mower. And I believe this is a 4-meter mower. Nice low boy trailer. And that does it for all of the starting equipment. Now, I purchased, for the benefit of driving around the map, the pink Continental here. Thought that was nice. Let's hop in. We're going to drive over to, and we'll drive in the chase cam way up here in the air. We're going to drive over to the sales area where the animal dealer and all that business is. And then from there, we're just going to fly around the map. Oh, and also this, you start out with, in New Farmer, this field, and this time there's oats in here. And it looks like it's 2.38, so 2.4 acres of oats. So that'll get you going with money. You know, and this is the only field already on the map. So this is the only field prepared by the creator for this map in New Farmer. The majority of the roads are farm tracks like the one we're on here. There is a main road that is right down here at the bottom of our lane. And the cars zoom up and down here. We'll hop into first person so you can just see. I mean, they're coming. when there's traffic, man, it's moving. So let's drive on out here now. Like the piece that I read, you know, there's lots of forest on here, lots of rolling grassy meadow land or prairie land, if you like, that you're able to mow up and you know, get silage going right away. Maybe if you're in, I just crashed. Maybe if you're starting from scratch, you know, you get a mower and a baler and a wrapper and start going to town on silage bales, and that'll really set you up in start from scratch. And this is the only hardtop road. And there's a road that goes back into the forest. So if you want to do forestry to start out, hey, that's your choice. You know, get yourself a chainsaw and a log fork for the front end of a front end loader on a tractor and a trailer, and off you go making money that way. So there's ample opportunities to make money and start from scratch when you're starting out. Or if you want to start out in New Farmer and use the equipment that you have that's provided, and then just add a couple of pieces here and there just to get things going, that'll work too. So here we have the shop. Here's the trigger for the shop, and around the side is where you can repair vehicles and sell them here. Wool and cotton bale sales here. Across the way is the gas station. This here's the co-op. These silos here, and they buy produce there, crops there, and then this is also the Agripet, is what it says on the map. Then we have our root vegetables. It looks like sugar beets, potatoes, maybe sugar cane, maybe cut beets, not sure. Silage here, hay, straw, possibly straw, or maybe not straw, maybe that is sorghum. And it looks like this might also be silage. Now, I'm not sure if you can buy from there, but I'm pretty sure that this is where you sell it. Here's another sales area. I believe this is the Agroland sales here. And there's nice detailing. These buildings are all done really nicely. You can see the fine detail that they put into them. Back here you can sell silage, hay, straw, that type of thing. And this is the animal dealer here. And here's where you purchase your animals, your livestock. So that covers all of the sales here. Now, remember I had read that there's a new product that you can produce, which is donuts, and that's the confectionery. So There is not a confectionery here. This is more produce sales over here. I'm sorry. So there's not a confectionery here. That's something that you'll have to place down in productions, in the build screen and productions. So let's just have a look at that. Under factories. And here they are. Here's the confectionery, and this is where, this is just basically the base game, edited base game bakery, where donuts will be made in this case. And then there's the sawmill. Give it a spin around here. So, you know, logs, I believe, wood chips, and then when you will be producing planks out of this. Let's see, trees. Yeah, so you input trees, the output is planks and sawdust, or wood chips. And then finally, if we look at the biogas plant, this is the smaller biogas plant, and you will get the methane out of here. So these are all things that you would have to place down on the map. As you can see, they're not very expensive. 180 for the biogas plant, the sawmill's 40, the confectionery is 40,000. And then we also mentioned the grass dryer, and it's 95,000. And like I said, this changes grass to hay. So, you know, that eliminates the need for a tedder. All you basically need is a mower, a windrower, and something to collect it up, and this to get hay for either selling to the animal dealer or feeding your livestock. If you watch my Woolly Beginnings series, we have this on there for feeding our sheep. And we're back, and here we go. So these are the only places here for selling things. If you wanted to add, you'll have to, you know, that's stuff that you'll have to do, is to add things on here. So as you can see, there's our starting farm over there. Here is the sales area, and then we have the roads. Let me actually hop in the car. We'll pull this map up here. Let me get out. There we go. And we're just going to drive cross country in the old Continental here. There's a couple of places that I do want to show you before I let you go. So yeah, this is similar to No Man's Land, of course. It's a really good place if you want to, you know, build farms on your own and not be constrained by the, you know, what is put there and that type of thing. That's always nice. So here we are at the top edge of the map, and we're going to drive on across here, across the field here. And the least expensive plot of land is plot number 4, about almost down in the bottom left-hand corner. And it's like 50,000, but it's only 6 acres of land. And we're heading up here to the top corner to plot number 1. Just so I can show you, there's some buildings up here. Now I'm in New Farmer, so I'm not sure if you play in any of the other, you know, Start From Scratch or Farm Manager, if these buildings will be here. But 2 more of those base game sheds are here. And to purchase this top parcel of land, number 1, is $90,000, and it is does it say how many acres it is? It's 10 acres. And then, like I said, parcel number 4 is $58,000, and it is only 6.5 acres, and that's because of the water, the river running through there. And then, as you can see on here, you have several areas of forestry that, like I said, if you want to do a forestry map, that's fine. And we'll just head on out of here. Let me pull that map back up so we can see where we are and what we're doing. So you see us in the top corner there. We're coming down along the edge of the map. And we're heading towards the river. And the most expensive piece of property on here is $190,000. And forgive me, I don't remember which one of those it was. Where's the bridge that crosses the river? Right here, I believe. Yeah. We'll go over and look at parcel number 4. Because, that might be a place to start out if you're trying to pinch pennies. And it's unique that the parcels are all different sizes. And here we are in parcel number 4, so it's pretty hilly. You can get a farm in here, a small farmette, house, maybe a small barn, and some equipment, and just mainly do silage and then expand from there. Now, speaking from a realistic point of view, I would assume that since this is close to the river, that the soil would be really rich in nutrients and probably black soil in real life. I doubt very seriously it would be. I mean, it could be sandy, but I doubt it. Usually farmers want that river bottom area. It's a twofold thing. Yeah, the soil is rich in nutrients, but it does flood. And here we have the lake, almost in the middle of the map. You want to build a nice lake house and set up a farm along the lake, that would be a beautiful site to do it. We have a bridge crossing here. So yeah, there are similarities to No Man's Land. However, there are distinct differences. The forestry areas are set up a little different. The plots of land are not symmetrical. There's some smaller, some bigger. The price varies, and according to size. Oh, and we rolled over the Continental. So let's get that thing back up on its wheels. There we go. And away we go. Now, one thing that I like to look at when I'm looking at a map is how you can tell a little bit about the creator's attention to detail. when you drive through an area where they're, you know, through the, like a forest or into a forest or walk into a forest, to see, you know, how they textured the ground. Is it just block and plain, or did they, you know, you can tell if they put some time into it. And let's just walk along here, and you can see there's different ground textures. The grass is different. The trees are all different sizes and not, you know, just uniform. There's the good rock, nice rock feature here, bridges. So, you know, in my opinion, this is the creator of this map. And here we are in the, and let me pull this map back up. We're pretty much in the center. This is where the lake is in a large forest area. We're gonna drive back up to our property, and we'll conclude the video there. And this farm track here, this lane, country road, will take us right back out of here and up towards our farm. So I'm definitely going to be building some farms on here. You know, most likely I'll do some recording, and maybe we'll switch from the construction map, which is basically a flat map, nothing really on there. So, you know, maybe I'll switch to that, to the from the construction map, and continue building our farms on there. Keep posted for my farm builds. This is Treeline Farms. I'm Chris. I appreciate everybody coming along. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Please let me know what you want to see in my videos. If you have any comments or constructive criticism or suggestions, feel free to let me know what those are. And until next time, I'll see you again.